Hi everyone, my name is Sean Goulart and I am your student's US history teacher. I want to take a moment to make a video to quickly show you how to use our classroom website. So you're going to go to the toolbar up top and you go to uncoeducation.com. When you click on this, this is a Moodle platform that the Social Studies Department at Gloucester High School uses. These are all different teachers on the website from our department. This is me. This is my picture. We're going to click on the picture of me with the funny filter, and we're going to click on the class name. So if you are not logged in, as you can see, log in right here. We are not logged in. We are guests right now. You can access the school calendar that I put up there with all the half days and holidays. You can access the classroom blog. If you click on it, this is a blog through Google, and I update it about what's going on in class. This is from Friday night. And I will email out to all parents and guardians saying I have updated the blog, and I will copy and paste a link into that email so you know to go check it. This is a school newspaper, and when we have School Brains up and running for parents and guardians, when we have the platform to use publicly, which is our grading system, I will then put that link there. These are the syllabi for each class, and if you came to open house, you have picked up one of these. And then Turnitin, which is a website we will use for plagiarism to make sure students are not plagiarizing their material. They will upload their assignments onto that, and we will check to make sure that they are original. So, students have already created accounts for this particular website, and they click on login, and they will type in their username and password. Now, when I do it, because I'm a teacher, I have a different look at the beginning. This is what I see. Your students will not see all this blacked out information. So I'm going to go down here and switch role to student. So this is what the students will see on the website when they log in. That last page they will not see. The materials for the class are in here. So we're going to start with chapter 2. There is no chapter 1 that we do in this class. So chapter 2. And chapters are broken into sections. Most of the time they're broken into 4 different sections. So we're going to talk about how the colonies emerged in America. We're going to talk about Spain in North America. We're going to talk about the Jamestown settlement, talk about Plymouth and the Puritans, and then we'll talk about the middle colonies. All right, so this right here is going to be basically the breakdown of chapter 2. Now, prior to teaching the lesson, this will not be on here and this will not be on here. This is my PowerPoint. This is the lesson I give. And this is a graphic organizer that I let the students use. All they will see before we start these sections is the text. Now the text is literally the textbook. We have an online access to the textbook. That way students will not have any limitations if their textbook is in their parents' car or they left it at school and they came home. They have access to the textbook wherever they have access to the internet. So a lot of the time we will see homework such as read the section and outline it. And I'll explain to them how to outline it and use the headings and the subheadings and how to find good information from it. But this will be the textbook they will be using. After they have done that, we will then go over it in class. This is the lesson I teach. So this reinforces the text that they read. The reason I have them read before I give the lesson is because I want it to be more of a discussion in class rather than a teacher talking at the students. So this is the PowerPoint that I use for section 2.1 to discuss the things they read about the night before. So I'm reinforcing information they read about. I also put up here FIB, which is fill in the blank. This is a Word document that is my PowerPoint and complete sentences with certain blanks. And as you can see, I just downloaded it. You click on it, and this is a graphic organizer I let them use for section 2.1. This is a great way for them to take notes that I have, and they can compare them to their notes and see how effective their notes were in terms of key points from the sections. I always stress that to the kids that it is very important to go back, print these out, fill in these blanks by using the PowerPoint to study for the test. After we're done with all 4 sections, I will put in class an assessment right here. When they click on this, they will see a chapter 2 test and they will take it in class. When they are done with chapter 2, when we have taught all of it, we have read about it, We've looked at all the other resources like the podcasts I've put up, like the interactive map of Jamestown. These are all extended resources to reinforce the information. When we are done with the whole chapter, I will then leave this chapter online. So all this material will stay online up until we get to the midterm. The midterm is chapters 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when it comes time for midterms in January, they will have access to chapter 2 and all its materials, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, and then I will give them a review sheet and we will review the material for the mid-year exam. Once we get to the point where the midterms are done, I will then disable all this information and we'll start at chapter 6 and we'll do the second half of the year. In United States history, the midterm is based on chapters 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the final exam is based on chapters 6 through 12. They are two separate tests. So once we're done with the first half of the year, we will discard this information and begin the second half of the year. So this is the website. It's a very important tool to the class, and it's something that really helps students because it extends the class all throughout the week and the weekend. As long as they have internet access, they can utilize it, and it should reinforce and help them in the classroom setting. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was informative. If you have any other questions, please email me at sgoulart@gloucesterschools.com. Thank you very much.